Hey, I'm coming at you the same way my day came at me, which is sideways. Now, the story starts off bad, but it gets better. I'm always talking about I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. There is an entire closet full of shoes that I know exist. And one shoe fall. I mean, like Imelda Marcos, Amelia Marcos, Imelda Marcos. What was that lady with all the shoes? But anyway, I mean shoes, like Nordstrom's entire inventory, and it's up there. And every once in a while a shoe will drop on me from that closet, and then somebody a shoe will shop for somewhere else. Well, I had one of the shoes from that closet drop in a manner that lets me know the rest of them are about to go. And then I got a shoe over here dropped that I didn't expect. So, first of all, it tells me a couple things. Number one, don't worry. Because once you worried about this one thing, and you knew it was going to happen, but something over here that was even worse happened, and I didn't worry about that, and it happened anyway. And I got to handle them both, no matter what kind of energy I put into it. So that's where I am. But the beauty of what I did was what happened was I wasn't ready. You see, I wasn't ready for this shoe, cause what happened is I get up at 4 in the morning. Between 4, I clean up. This is my new thing. I clean. I didn't clean much today, but typically I clean. I cook dinner, and then I have an hour's worth of work to do from whatever's left over from yesterday before the rest of the world wakes up. Well, come to find out, this particular individual gets up at 2:30. Sent message from my son, really odd. Let me text him back right quick. Yes, I do. Why? Yes. Why? So anyway, so anyway, this particular cat that was attached to this particular shoe apparently gets up at 2:30, and by 5 o'clock, he has something to say to me. So I'm up in my cool time, in my pre time, in my the world ain't with me yet time, dealing with somebody who was up earlier than I was. Oh, okay. Anyway, there's my son again. I never hang on. And anyway, so um, what was I saying? Uh, yeah. So I didn't have time to prepare. I hope you. I know you're hearing some out there. That's the gardener. He's out there, and he's getting closer and closer and closer. And I know you can hear him. Holy cow! I'm sorry. Is this too much? Stop. So let me finish before he starts again. So, uh, so, and then so I called him because I knew he was up and I knew he would answer because nobody else is calling people at that hour, at 4, whatever, 5, whatever, what time it was. And by the time the conversation was over, I was in tears. So then I called my sister-in-law, finished crying. Then I had to do the things that were implicated in the first phone call, so I went and did that. And that's when it happened. That's what I owe a thank you to you guys for. I went in first, I had to get an affidavit signed and get something mailed and this and that. And there was a very lovely lady named Tiffany at the store where I do that. And she's always so nice to me, and we laugh and we have a good time. And there was a woman with a baby in the store. Cute little girl. And then there was this other short woman with really pretty gray hair. And the four of us had a lovely conversation, and all of us wanted something, but none of us were in a hurry. So it was a beautiful little, just conclave of women. And we weren't talking about nothing. We would talk about, She got her hair from her grandmother. And since that's where I got my height, I said, well, short women rock. Because I short, you short, we rock. And we just having fun. And I was messing with the baby, best baby ever. My children would never got quiet that long. I don't know how she did that. And I said, you know what I'm going to do? Now that I'm outside, I'm going to go get me some watermelon. Now, the watermelon was terrible. It's so far I've been having good luck with watermelon, but this one didn't work out. But that's neither here nor there. I go into the store next door. I don't get a cart. I'm standing there holding a watermelon. And I get in a line, and there's a lady in a cart in front of me. And there's me, and then there's two young dudes, and then there's a sister. And the woman in front of me was a sister too. And and the woman in front of me turned around, looked around. She says, "Good day, Judge. How are you?" And I said, "Good day. How are you?" And she says, "I'm fine." And so I'm, getting my little watermelon. And then the lady in the back says, "I want to say tie to you, Judge." And I said, "Well, hi, how you doing?" And so the young guys, and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And then the lady in the back finally worked up the courage and said, "Can I get a picture?" And I said, "Sure." So we got to laughing and playing. Her name was Shirley. Hey, Shirley, what's happening? And we were laughing and playing, and she wanted to do a video, so we did a little video. We were goofing around, and the lady with the other lady, she was excited, and so the young men were there with their phones, and so they were wondering why uh, people wanted to take pictures of with me. So they Googled me, and they go, "Oh my God, you are on TV." So I took a picture with some young cat who had never seen me before, and they were talking about. I said, I don't. People usually don't recognize me. And she said, "No, it's your voice," and it is. It's the voice that gives away. He said, and she turned around. She said, "You raised us," and I thought that was the nicest thing. So one of the really nice things about being, and I don't want to say famous because I'm not famous, but I've been on TV for a while, so I have being recognizable, moderately recognizable. I'll go with that. Is one, people don't bother you if you really, because you know uh, people for the most part don't know who you are and don't bother you, but every once in a while a fan will find you and make your day, and they made mine. And the gardener's at it again, so I'm gonna go. Y'all want to see the dogs? I don't know if they'll come. Decker, Zora, come and see here, come and see here, come and see here. No control. And yes, my wall is unpainted. I don't want to hear nothing about it either. Y'all have a great day. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with me because I don't know too many people. I feel like I have a community.